Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro Everyday. Gold stakes on different decks every day. Sometimes we even win. So far 29 in a row on the gold stake. Next we have one of my first favorite decks, not my current favorite deck, but one of the decks that I really enjoyed a lot when I was starting out playing the game. The Abandoned deck. I think on the gold stake can present some early game challenges trying to score enough points. For example, in the first round, if you do get a flush, you don't have any of the face cards to score extra chips for the flush. So usually a flush would be maybe a two-hander guaranteed on the Abandoned deck. But we have only 40 cards in the deck, so it makes it easier for us to do something like this. Draw the full house, and then later on draw some other kind of interesting 5-card hands. Usually straights, sometimes flush houses. I think Arrowhead here very strong, but maybe I don't want these two perishable rentals. Let's try Buffoon pack. We could take the Chad, we could take Squimbo. Let's go. So Square Joker is not like the bus where if we just go all in on Square Joker right now, we get some small amount of chips, but it doesn't win us in the later rounds. We get to, let's say, round 4 or round 5, unless we have maybe some source of mult. So there is a question of, do I start squaring up now, or should I wait until maybe I have more money in the bank first? We say with the plus mult skillers like Bus and Green Joker, you want to level them up right away. Even though it costs you extra hands in order to get the extra plus mult, it's worth it on the gold stake because you don't know what jokers you're going to find or what jokers you're going to not find. So invest in the ones that you have, basically. Here, I think I'll play the 2-pair. Okay. I have a pair of 7s. I can play 7s and 4s as 2-pair. I can play 8s and 6s as 2-pair. Okay. As far as I know, maybe this 2-pair doesn't win. We could do a quick check here. This is 42 chips, makes 62 chips plus 16 is... Sorry. I said 62 plus 16. So 78. 78 times 2, that should be enough. If you're concerned about it, we can discard and we can go 3 mult instead. Play the 3 of a kind. That for sure wins. Okay, Faceless Joker doesn't do anything. We could take Lustful Joker as a source of mult. That's actually great for us. Of course, the boss here is going to debuff our hearts, but that should be fine. So here I'm looking for what kind of... Now I'm trying to win with a 5-card hand. So maybe we can try to get a 6 here for the straight. The 2-pair is not going to cut it. I could go for a flush, could go for a clubs flush. I think I'm going to keep going for the straight. Alright, one more time. Okay, so 15 cards in the deck. If I discard like this, I can get either any 6 or any club. And ship it. There's probably a configuration there where I could have gone for some flavor of 3 of a kind, or even 4 of a kind. But that's okay. We don't need to square up on every hand. Gift card is very good. I would like to have a gift card. Yeah, let's do it. Go next. Kind of like the egg as an eternal value generator. Um, if we have square joker, probably we can spare the joker slot. So let's look for a hearts flush wins. I might not need a hearts flush. So I can play 8 high. Okay. I could do 3 4s. Throwing away a 10. Okay. I have 4 of a kind 2s. Great. Let's square up. Chip it. Now up to almost 50 chips on the square joker. Perfect. We're broke. We can't afford the golden joker. Even if I sell lustful joker here. We could take Steven to help us out in the next round. Sure. So we could play a pair of 6s. Pair of 6s might be too much. So let's play 10 high. Okay. A pair scores twice as many points. So if I play the pair of 6s, I could get 600 points, presumably. Maybe 700 points. Do pair of 6s. Throw away the hearts. Okay, now I'm gonna sell. Let's go 8 high doesn't win, and then I win with a pair of aces. We could do 2 pair, aces and 7s. Now 60 chips on the square. Cool, now we got money. Business card we can't do. To-do list we can do. We can't afford this buffoon pack, but I will take the to-do list. So this is what I was talking about. We are not saving our money for interest, so we can't afford anything. For the first 4 shops, we just can't afford anything. Even if there was a plus milk joker that showed up, maybe we wouldn't be able to afford it. We'll get there though. Because we have a gift card, when we do find a joker, we can sell lustful joker. Or because we have lustful joker, we could just not sell it and still have plenty of points in the next round if we need to. Alright, I want to sort by suit. This is likely to be hearts, I guess. It's likely, not guaranteed. I'm gonna play the pair of 10s here for the to-do list. Okay, I can play a pair of 4s. I could play what looks like either 2 pair or 3 of a kind. I guess I don't want 2 pair because I want the to-do list money. This, if I sort by suit, has to be clubs. So this is a guaranteed 5 of clubs. Throw away the 5 of clubs. Okay. Here, if I sort by suit, we said this is likely a 2 now. Could be 2. It can't be. It could be a 3 of diamonds, I guess. I guess if I play these, it's either a 3 or it's a 2 of hearts. So a pair either way. Okay, and then for the final hand, I probably want a flush or 3 of a kind aces or something that's going to score more. What do we got? I have a full house. I will probably play the full house unless I draw another ace here. Is 3 of a kind going to be enough? If I've got 3 molt plus 3 molt, 3 more is 6 molt. times 100 chips. What if I do the pair? Right? The pair is probably not it. Then it's 5. 5 times, that's 500. Yeah, let's go 3 of a kind here. Ship it. Cool. To-do list on high card. Could be useful. Okay. Short term, we could take the Chad. Chad's pretty good with Lustful Joker. We could take a Buffoon pack. I look for something that's not a rental. We could get Supernova or Hologram. I guess Hologram is stronger. Supernova is replaceable. Okay. If we do high card here with the to-do list, is it going to be enough? Maybe. Do I need the Celestial pack? Probably not. Let's go next. Alright. High card 10. Okay. I can't do high card 3, or I could, but I wouldn't be able to square up. Maybe we don't waste any hearts. Right? Maybe we go high card ace here. And then we can dig for hearts for Lustful Joker. We can discard. Almost a straight flush. So 8. Here we just play the flush. We got 100 chips on the square. Go ahead and ship it. To-do list on straight flush. Okay, so now is a pretty good time we can sell the to-do list. In the next round here, what am I looking for? I could re-roll for a Joker. Sly and Crafty, I'm not super excited about. We could try a Celestial pack. Let's go Arcana first. I have a Death card, but I don't really have anything I want to use it on. I guess I can make another ace. One challenge of making aces when you're playing on the abandoned deck, you don't have any kings to strength into aces, so it's harder to make more aces. I like to make extra 10s or actually extra 9s instead. So how about, I don't know, I go turn a 2 into a 9. I could use strength here on either a pair of 4s or a pair of 2s. I guess let's do it on the pair of 2s. And let's go pair of 4s. Maybe set us up for 4 of a kind. Alright. To-do list is out. I can go Celestial pack. Could take a Jupiter card, could take a Mercury card. Long term, Mercury is the thing that I want. Maybe short term, I still want Jupiter cards. Let's take the Mercury card. We can take Crafty Joker for the short term. Go next. So I think here, because I don't have a source of plus mult, I think I'm not going to worry about squaring up. I'm just going to worry about survival. So why don't we, with Crafty Joker, we don't yet one-shot with the flush. So here's a flush, doesn't one-shot. Okay. Now we can get rid of Crafty Joker and we can square up. We can square up with a pair of aces. Okay. Right. Last chance Buffoon pack. We can get the gelato as another source of chips. That's pretty not great. We can take a mega standard pack for the hologram. Okay, what am I in the market for? I guess we can take a Jack of Hearts. We could take a Molt card. Sure. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, let's go next. Alright, so here what are we looking for? We're looking for hearts. I can play a pair of sixes. Ship it. I can play two pair, 9s and 8s here. And then I can discard for some hearts. Okay. I have a straight if we want to play a straight. We can still play high card if we want. We can play high card jack. So yeah, let's do it. I have two sixes in the deck. Yeah, let's go high card jack. And alright, so we can't play high card, we can't play a pair, we can't play two pair. We could get three of a kind. We could draw another 7 here. We could also try to draw 6. We could try to draw diamonds. Let's go for diamonds. We can play 3 10s. Ship it. Okay, 100 chips on our square, 80 chips on the gelato, looking for a source of plus molt. The red card will get the job done. That's it. So, Fool gives me Mercury. Okay, I can sell Lustful Joker for 8. Yeah. So, if I sell Lustful Joker, do we still have enough points? Maybe I need... Let's see. I guess we don't need the gelato. We'll pick up the red card here. We're a little bit desperate for points, to be completely honest, so let's go standard pack here. For the purposes of a hologram, I will take a card. I can take this red gold card for money. For the celestial pack here, we can take Mercury, and then we can take a skip for the red card. Now we should be fine. Okay, we start with a pair of aces. Okay, we can play a pair of 4s. We can play a pair of 7s. I could have discarded, but I guess we don't need to if we already have the gold card in hand. I could have played high card to stall and square up a little bit more. Maybe I want the extra hand so I can start getting more molt from my red card. I'm looking for temperance, right? I could open Arcana pack looking for temperance. In the next round, we can win the next round, so I'm just gonna go next here. Saving my money. Pair of 5s. I have a pair of 9s. Pair of 8s. Looking for another 3. There's a pair of 3s. I want to discard so I can find my gold card. All right, ship it. All right, we got the money. 136 chips on the square. Okay, we could get a burnt joker. Boss gonna debuff my previously played card, so basically my hearts are done at this point, and that's okay. So Lustful Joker gives us 10 bucks. We take the Burnt Joker here. Burnt Joker as a source of scaling plus molt. I will take the Celestial packs. Here I have enough chips on the square. I just need the molt on my red card. And do we want the Hungman? Generally speaking, yes, but maybe right now I'm a little bit hurting for cash, so I'm just gonna go next. Alright, we can discard a pair of 6s. Okay, we can square up with a pair of 5s. We can play a pair of 9s. Pair of 9s, we can throw away an ace. We can throw away a 3. Okay, pair of 10s. And then the aces. Burnt Joker is a rental, but Burnt Joker is worth the rental. We're exchanging $3 for a planet card, right? Okay, I want a standard pack for my hologram. I can take a holographic card, that's great. Celestial packs we just skip. We have plenty of chips from Square Joker, we have plenty of chips from Burnt Joker. We already beat the no repeat hand types boss, so it's okay if we go all in on pairs. Let's go next. I do want to discard all these 2s. Okay, we can play a pair of 6s, throw away a 10. Maybe throw away the extra jack. Cool. Pair of 10s. Okay, that's it. We got the gold card. I'm gonna play the pair, I guess. Actually, let's try, if we can, high card. I would like to square up more if possible. Just like we drew it up. Okay. Shoot the Moon doesn't do anything for us. We don't need the Chad. In the next round here, we might not even need these booster packs. We might not even need to grow here. Let's just go next. Right? We already score 9,000 points for a pair. We can discard the 10s. We can keep the 4s and the 3s. Okay, 3s. Ship it. We can play 4s. We have 9s and aces. No problem. Ship it. Okay. We take the clearance sale. We have 2 standard packs for the hologram. Gold Seal 9 is great. Looking for more money generators. We can take a lucky 3 and go next. Face cards are face down. Okay, so I know this is a jack. I don't really want to discard a pair of 9s if I have the gold seal. So let's play this pair first. And then discard a different pair. We can discard a pair of 8s. I'm going to keep the 3. I guess I don't have to discard this way. Anyway, I'm trying to get a 3. Trying to get that lucky 3. I can play 7s throwing away a 5. I can play 5s throwing away a 3. Okay. I'm gonna dig for my lucky cards. I have the pair of 3s. Ship it. Ah. Never lucky. Alright, we got 40 bucks. Overstock is great. Yeah, take overstock. Sorry, what was the boss? Boss says first hand face down, not a problem. We can't do photograph, we can't do halvesies as a perishable. Let's go Arcana first in case we get an Emperor. We could use Empress on a 9, I guess. A 9 and a 5. I have 7 5s in the deck for some reason. Oh yeah, we made extra 5s. Oh yeah. Alright, we could get a blue seal or get a gold seal. I guess if I am going to make a blue seal, it's probably going to be a blue seal 5 since I have more 5s than anything else. Let's go next. Alright, Burnt Joker is perishable. Burnt Joker has one more round. We can discard a pair of 7s. Burnt Joker is done. I can play 9s. I can play 10s first. Let's go 9s first. Okay. I realize now with the Arcana pack I should have skipped for the red card. Maybe it doesn't matter too much, but we definitely should have. Should have skipped. We can play a pair of 10s. Play a pair of 10s throwing away a jack. This is not going to score as much because we don't have the holographic card. Okay. I have... Probably I play the pair of 3s. Or do we play the 9 high? I guess I'll play 9 high. For the money. Nice. Didn't get the blue seal, that's okay. A lot of cards in our deck. Okay. Celestial pack we can skip. Arcana pack probably we skip. I guess I could take a gold card. Maybe at this point the gold card doesn't matter that much. Also maybe the +3 mult doesn't matter that much. I'm going to skip anyway. We could take a Sly Joker here as a rental. Rather not. Could take Judgment for a Smear Joker. Andrew, extra discard could be useful. Could help us find the blue seal. Actually, I'm going to give that a try. Let's go next. Okay, let's start with a pair of 9s. Throwing away 8 and 7. Okay, we can play a pair of 6s. Throwing away a 5 and a 9. I wasn't paying attention to how much that was, so I'm just going to assume that this is good. If we go 9, pair of 9s here. Hoping this doesn't win. It was close. Oh well. We can skip a Celestial pack. We can use Death to copy the red gold card. I think the money is worth not skipping for the red card. Generally, that's the advice that I give for the red card is don't skip unless you would normally skip, right? Don't skip unnecessarily. We got a bunch of face down cards, so I'm just going to discard them, make sure that we can find our pairs when we need to. We could play sevens, throwing away some of these. Okay, we can play, here's a guaranteed pair, throwing away a jack. Okay, here's a pair of sevens. And then now we've got discards. All right, so I've got the aces. Let's do that. Let's do aces. We have the blue seal. Okay. So I'm okay with a 10 becoming a blue seal. If I do this, I won't be able to play the pair, so we do it this way. Square up. Cool. Erosion doesn't do anything for us. We could take seed money. Probably we can make that worth. Death card is great. Sigil here. No, we skip. Oh. Could have added random face cards for the hologram. That's what we should have done. I forgot we have hologram. We can take a certificate here. Alright, that's it. Go next. Purple seal ace. Sure. Pair of nines first. Okay. I can do a pair of sixes. I could do a pair of threes, throwing away a six. Alright, that's 40,000. Okay. Hierophant, we don't need. Alright. I turned an ace into a blue seal. Let's keep that pattern up. We can play a pair. Ship it. Alright. Celestial pack, we can skip for the red card. Arcana pack. Maybe I should have rerolled first. I'm probably going to take the Hermit here. Jacks and twos, jacks and fours, jacks and... Yeah, how about jacks and tens? We can hang them. Okay, I should have rerolled first in case there was more than one tarot card I wanted to use at a time. We could take the Swashbuckler. Yeah. Could take the Ramen here. So, certificate makes hologram grow faster. Does taking the Ramen... Is certificate going to be the deciding factor between the ramen or between hologram? Let's say the difference between 3.5 or times 7. I don't think we're going to get all the way up to times 7, so maybe it's worth it here to just take the ramen. And also since we have the gift card, whatever jokers that we take, we want to hold on to them for longer. Out of consideration for the Swashbuckler. I think what we'll do is we'll just reroll for Exmalt in the last ante. Maybe that means I don't want to reroll here. I still want Temperance. Alright, go one more. Get a hung man. Alright, perfect. Haven't seen any Temperances. That's a bummer. Alright, tens. I'm going to hang them. 3... Ship it. The next pair wins. Okay. Emperor, Fool. Yeah, I guess we'll use the Fool for an Emperor. Get a Death card. So do I want to copy the blue seal? Do I want to copy the gold card? I think I want to copy the blue seal. It's not going to give us any value right now, but that's something that I want to have for later probably. So we'll go 865, go ahead and ship it. If I wanted to square up more, I could move the hologram so that it's on the left, but I don't think we need to square up anymore. I think we already have enough. So Celestial Pack we don't have to skip. We can take a Mercury card. For this Arcana pack, we can do a little re-rolling. Maybe one more time. Bummer. Yeah, I'm not going to spend $8 on a reroll. I will use a death card though. I can turn a 10 into another blue 5. Alright, now that I have, let's say, 5 blue 5s in the deck, I don't need any more than that. Let's just go next. Here we can play pair of 8s. The next pair wins. I could try to stall with high card. Maybe. High card 9 here. Okay. I guess we're going to ship it. Well, I could move the hologram. Oh well. Okay. Interesting. So how high level are my pairs? I guess this is a situation where brainstorm actually doesn't help here. It actually doesn't do anything. Relative to what we already have going on, we can take Overstock Plus. We could try a Buffoon pack. I'm looking for X-Molt. Not this Madness. Let's skip. Before we go Arcana, let's do a little re-rolling. Too late for the boots. We could take a Card Shark instead of the certificate. That works. It's an Eternal, so we're locked in. That's it. Still no Temperance. Bummer. Okay. We could make a Zoolander here, I guess. Probably doesn't matter. Go next. Okay. Oh, I should have discarded the ace because I actually don't have that many aces in the deck. Pair of 5s. Okay. Give me a 9. I can play a pair of 9s and ship it. Okay. Standard pack for our hologram. We can take a purple seal. We probably don't care about Buffoon packs anymore. Unless there's a negative Joker. We could take a Magician for $2. Or Fool for another Mercury card, I guess. Huh. Hey, that's a negative Joker. $9 for a reroll? Yeah, bummer. Still no Temperance. How about we play a pair of 3s? The next one wins. Let's try to get a 9. We got the 9. We don't need this many blue seals. How about we do a pair of 9s? Ship it. Okay. Okay, this stuff doesn't matter. We can take whatever makes it easiest for us to make a pair. So we can take a 7 here. Arcana, we can do some re-rolling. Take a hung man, sure. Fool for Mercury here. Venus, nope. Alright, last chance for Temperance. No Temperance. Ah, bummer. I can remove a 2 and an 8 here. Now let's make a gold card, why not? I guess there's some consideration for if we get another Fool from re-rolling, or if we get a Fool from discarding a purple seal, then you don't use the Devil there. I could take an Empress. Okay, so the only Joker I really care about is my Swashbuckler. Okay. I've said this before, but if you don't already know, one way that you can tell that this is the square Joker is this is not eternal, right? Eternal Joker, you can't sell it, so this one that's not eternal, I know that's a square Joker. I can make... Let's play the plain 5s first. Then we can make the molt cards. We can discard if you want. Tower. I can stone. Hey, look at this. We can stone the 7. And then ship it with the pair. Alright. You know, someone actually commented on the last one, or maybe not the last one, but maybe 2 videos ago, they commented that, oh, the blue seal is only overpowered if you can get them consistently, right? They're not overpowered all the time, they're only overpowered if you can get them consistently. And they said, in my experience, that's something that doesn't happen very often. Well, with all due respect, in my experience, which is 2,300 hours now, I think, what are you doing wrong in your runs that you're not getting the blue seals consistently? And I think maybe there's one layer of resource management, just managing your money so that you can afford booster packs, and also booster pack prioritization. What order are you purchasing the booster packs in? Where are your priorities when you're opening booster packs, so that you can buy you want Arcana packs so that you can get money. Even if you don't get Hermit right away, you can get Devil cards that give you money generators, gold cards and lucky cards. And then once you have that money, then you can leverage that into being able to purchase more standard packs, prioritizing potentially standard packs before celestial packs. That way you have more chances of finding a blue seal. And then once you get the blue seal on your deck, how are you prioritizing your tarot cards? Are you taking purple seals, which you can use to get tarot cards, to do things like not just use death obviously to copy the blue seals, but also use the hung man and save your fool cards for the hung man so you can remove cards from your deck so that you can draw your blue seals more consistently. Also using your extra hands as discards so you can dig for your blue seals strategically. In this situation, also I want to point out, we get the level 24 pairs, which is not the highest that we've ever done. We've got 355 chips on the pairs. In this context, the Square Joker is just about equal to a ×2. And on one hand, it took us a lot of hands. There was a lot of investment in order to grow the Square Joker. On the other hand, when we are playing high card or when we are playing pairs, we're playing a lot of hands anyway. Definitely in the early game, there was some tension around I'm using a lot of hands so I don't get money from extra hands, and then my economy doesn't snowball, right? It's harder to get the economy off the ground. I'm not getting those few extra dollars which are then starting to generate interest and compounding interest and getting me to the $25 cap. I think maybe here, maybe we went a little bit too hard on the square in the beginning. But definitely later on in the run, if we're in the mid to late antes, you are playing a lot of hands anyway. You're playing a lot of pairs and high card anyway. There were several rounds in, let's say, the last two antes where I could have moved the hologram to the left so that we could square up more than we did. There were a couple rounds where we played only 2 hands instead of 4 hands. We could have squared up more. We could have gotten even higher. And some people will say, okay, you do all this work and it's still only equal to a ×2 when I could just replace it with ramen or whatever. But it's not necessarily about the end game. It's because we had Square Joker in the early game, we were able to rely on Square Joker for a long time. Square Joker giving us chips means no matter what hand we play, every hand will be worth about the same number of points. It doesn't matter that I have low level 2-pair, low level high card. It'll still score points because I have all of these chips. Even if it's only 100 chips, even if it's only 150 chips, it's still very much worth it. And here with the blue seals, most rounds with the blue seals, we were able to get 2 at a time, or to get 2 planet cards at a time. And even if it's just one planet card every round on average, sometimes you get none, sometimes you get 2, but let's say it's average 1 planet card every round, that's still 6 times as many as you get from celestial packs. So regardless of what your experience tells you, the math says the blue seal is doing too much. Sorry, not sorry. Let's go next. If we didn't have the blue seal there, probably we would have had maybe 150 chips on level 12 pairs instead. And then Square Joker looking pretty good. All right, with the checker deck, I could take an investment tag here. I think on the gold stake, on other decks, I don't always take the small blind investment tag. The reason for that is if you take the small blind investment tag, now you have to beat the big blind in 2 hands. You have to find a way to get 450 points. The black deck, for example, you would struggle to do that. You can do it, it's just not very safe to do that. And so when we're talking about now a 30 win streak, previously 40 win streak on the gold stakes, maybe the safe thing to do is not skip for the investment tag. There are certain decks, certain situations where I would do it. With the checker deck, because we are able to make the flushes so consistently, I get the first 5 rounds are free. First 5 rounds, I don't need any points. So I take the investment tag here. But maybe on the black deck you wouldn't. I guess I can play this straight. Could get a mail-in rebate. All right, if I have rebate and I have investment tag, on the checker deck, you don't need this buffoon pack, and so probably you don't take the buffoon pack because it's too risky. But because I have enough sources of money, we can afford taking the risk. We could get parking money, could get hallucination. If I am playing on the checker deck, if you're playing on the checker deck, it doesn't mean that you can't play pairs like on any other deck, but maybe taking the hallucination allows me to play flush houses, which is way more fun. Actually, let's go next. Okay, rebate on 8s. Let's play 3 flushes. Okay. I'm gonna play the hearts flush, even though it only gives me 160 points, 140 points. I can play a spade flush, which wins. I can discard to find 8s first. Didn't get the 8s, that's okay. I could be slightly cheeky here and play high card. I could play 2 pair. There's only even though we have 4 8s in the deck, there's only 2 8s of spades in the deck. So the odds of us hitting are pretty low. Yeah. Ship it. We'll get him on the next time. We have to remember this. Hearts debuff boss means that the Hearts boss is not going to show up again in the future. Extra hand is great. Let's see here. Boss says play 5 cards. That's okay. Let's go Buffoon Pack first. We get a Hermit. And do I want... Probably I prefer taking the free roll rather than the rental stencil here. Stencil helps us survive. Taking now we have 3 money generators, 3 value generators. Do we want Northern Lion? I think maybe that's a little bit too much. Alright. Do we take Mercury cards? Or are we strictly doing something stronger? I think if I have a hallucination, if I have rebate, let's do not Mercury, or maybe I should take it and just hedge my bets here. Let's do it. We got all this money, so we can do another Celestial Pack. Takes me down to 33. We could go one more. I don't need Uranus this time. I'm gonna decline. Saturn, Neptune. We can take a Neptune card, but it's probably not going to be relevant. Let's go next. Here I need 3 flushes. I can play the hearts. I might need slightly more flushes. We can play the spades. We did get the extra hand voucher. Okay, I can play the spades and then finish with hearts probably. Okay. Yeah. I have 2 hands left, so let's discard the flush. There's 3 queens in the deck. I can dig for a queen. Let's play the pair. Dig for 1 more queen. I have 3 more queens in the deck. Ah, bummer. Here's the flush. Kind of low rolling on the rebate. That's okay. Next round 7s. Okay. We could take the Chad. Probably that's something that doesn't help us immediately, but probably that's something that we want. We can take a Celestial Pack. There's the Jupiter card. Okay, Jupiter card now. Our flushes score 450 points. We can win the next round in 3 flushes. Could take Superposition as another value generator. Probably not. I want to open all the booster packs that I can now that I have this hallucination. We have Temperance for $8, or we can hang them. Alright, I need to find some kind of plus mult joker, probably. I think, let's do hearts. If I have hallucination here, let's get rid of 5 and 2, let's hang them. I'm going to use the Empress on these hearts. And then hang them. Alright, that's it, go next. Alright, rebate on 7s. I can play, this is going to be a pair. Extra molt from the Chad, perfect. There's 7 number 1. Let's play a flush. Next flush wins. I can discard the 7s. Okay, I could dig for more 7s by playing a pair. The pair scores 180. I could dig for more 7s by playing high card here. Ah, bummer. Alright, well, here's the flush. We did get the 2 hits on the rebate, so no complaints there. Okay. 50 cards in the deck. The Molt cards are going to help us beat the boss here. We could take Supernova as a rental. I think as a rental I can do better. So we can do a little re-rolling. If you hold on to the Supernova, then the Supernova won't show up in the shop. So maybe we pick up the Scholar for that reason and do a little re-rolling. We get the red card. Okay. Alright, we don't need Todd, we don't need Glutinous Joker. We can skip. Arcana pack. Hermit probably we don't skip. So let's make a gold card. How about a gold ace? Use the priestess. Alright. Mercury for sure. Take the hermit. Okay. Mercury again. Okay. $7 we do one more. Take another priestess card. Mercury again. And go next. Alright. Rebate on 8s. Let's start with a pair of queens. So my pair is stronger than my flush. It's slightly less chips because we play fewer cards, but that's okay. Alright, I'm looking for 8s. I could discard this 8. Alright, that's it. Pair of aces. I actually can't do a pair here. Well, because of the boss. Bummer. Play a full house, I guess. How about now a pair of 4s? Ship it. Okay. Classic. We could take a Celestial pack. Do I want halvesies? Do I want the Chad? Do I want the free roll? I think we're okay without halvesies. So let's re-roll here. Could take a Weasable Joker. I'll think about it. Do I want a Mercury card or do I want the plus Molt? I guess currently I want the Mercury card. So let's do that. Long term, if we do get a blue seal, long term, if we do find some other way of getting chips or some other way of leveling up our hand, then maybe we don't need to take the Mercury cards. Maybe it's better to skip for the red card. So if you skip to the end of the run, and if you look back in time and you say, okay, I have this many booster packs, it's better to do this number of skips, right? Except what we need to do when we're skipping the Celestial packs, we need to consider our current standing right now, and our current standing right now, we actually do need the chips from the planet cards. So I think we do take the Mercury cards right now. And then maybe because we have all of these value generators, we can get something better than the red card is possible. Though there are a few things better than the red card. Here we can skip. Invisible Joker's great. I think we then don't need the clown here. Don't need a reroll. Maybe now we don't reroll at all. And wait to reroll for after Invisible Joker goes. Let's go next. If I know for sure I get to live, then I get to not reroll. We can play a pair of 8s. If I want to use my strength, sorry, not pair of 8s, but pair of 10s. This pair is not 3,000 points. Okay. The next pair might win. I could play high card as a way of stalling. I'm trying to draw 7s. I'm trying to draw a gold card. I have 2 pair, which is not leveled up. I could play 2 pair. The 2 pair plus 6 mult does not get me 1,000 points, so we could play 2 pair here. Well, extra chips from the Chad. Okay. We can play high card ace. Haven't seen any 7s. Alright, there's a 7. Now let's discard. Money. Strength on the 7s. Okay. Pair of 4s. Ship it. Okay. Baron as a rental? That's a thing that we could do. That's a thing that probably isn't safe to do, so we're not going to do that. I do want to open these standard packs for my hallucination. And we can skip. We can use the Emperor for a death card. That's great. Here I'm looking for value generators. A red card you can turn into a red gold card. I think I'm going to skip anyway. Okay. We could get the Riffraff. Riffraff doesn't do anything if we have full Joker slots. What it does do is it gives us $5 extra on our temperances. How are we getting temperance? Well, we have hallucination giving us tarot cards. We have extra money from the rebate re-rolling for tarot cards. I don't need to spend $7 on a reroll. Let's wait for our invisible Joker. So there is some downside here if invisible Joker hits Riffraff instead, but that's okay. I have enough good hits. I'm not too upset about it if we miss. Let's play pair of 9s. Let's do the full house actually. I don't need a full set of pairs. I want to get the rebate money. I want to draw my gold card for me to use death on, right? I can play a pair of 8s. Yeah, this is not 3,000 points. Sure. I said that with such confidence. We can play high card. High card also should be safe. Extra chips. Okay. Rebate on 10. So at the very least I can discard this 10. I have a pair of 4s. Okay, if I want to make another gold ace, what do we get rid of? We can get rid of a 5 or a 2 or a 7. I don't have any of those. What can we do instead then? How about whatever the low-ish cards are? So how about a 4? I guess maybe I don't want to get rid of the 4 because it's already a mult card. How about let's get rid of the 6. Make it gold. And then ship it with the pair. Okay. We could wait on the invisible Joker. We could wait until we get some Joker that we actually want to copy. Some kind of X-Molt Joker. We could take the bus here to complement our red card. I don't think we need to do that. Let's go. I guess the advantage of using the Invisible Joker now is we could get 2 hallucinations. 2 Chads. Alright, give me a gold seal. So, foil lucky card is really strong with the Chad, obviously. Also, it's a king, so we could get a photograph later. Let's skip it. Arcana pack here, we can do a little bit of re-rolling first. Empress. Empress is okay with the Chad, right? I'll take an Empress, that's fine. Here, a Death card. Death card if we want to make another gold ace for more money. How badly do we need the plus molt here? I think I'm going to take the +3. So it's already round 7. Yeah, I don't think we need the extra gold card. It's tough. It's borderline. Definitely we don't need sun, but we could use it just to make more hearts. There's always a chance. You're never far away from getting the flush house. The flush house of your dreams. Sure. So, how do I want to use the Empress? I want to use the Empress on maybe 8s, but we don't have 8s. So maybe face cards, I guess. Jack and Queen. Empress. Is a gold card better than 3 molt? Yeah, probably. So how about I turn this 3 into gold? Take the money, right? That's the rule with the red card. Pretend you don't have the red card. Take the money. We could get a burglar. So if we are playing pairs, burglar is highly desirable. I think that's the kind of thing that we want to be doing. It does come at a cost of the rebate giving us $5 to $10 per round. Also potentially our extra discards allowing us to get our gold cards. I'm gonna do it because the burglar might not come back. So let's lock in. Go one more. Alright, that's it. Alright, pair of 8s, throw away the face card. And we just want to play 5 cards whenever possible so we can dig. We can play a pair of 9s, throwing away a face card. Okay, I can try playing high card. Trying to dig for the gold card, but I think high card wins. Yeah. Too many chips from the Chad. Okay. Hone here's fine. 2 Arcana packs. If I have Arcana packs, we could reroll for tarot cards first. Could get a hologram. Boss says first hand face down. Okay, so let's drop the Chad, pick up the hologram. Chad doesn't really do anything for us right now. Obviously, it could be very powerful later. It could be very powerful with these lucky cards, but it doesn't do anything for us right now. Do I want to use Magician right away? I could use it on a Queen. I could use it on 10, which becomes a face card later. And then use the Hermit. Alright, before we go Jumbo Arcana, let's keep rolling here. Go one more. Alright, that's it. $37 in the bank. Now, Devil for a gold card. Now that I have 3 in the deck, I don't need a 4th gold card. Could take an Emperor here, but we don't need it, so we can skip. And we don't want the world. Go next. Okay, I can play a pair of kings. I'm looking for my lucky card, my face cards. It's a queen, right? Lucky queen. I'm not going to play the molt card here because I want to dig. Okay. I will play the straight. So I could play the lucky card. Beans. I could play high card again. Right? Just dig for my gold card. Alright. That's it. We're out. One advantage of the burglar is it makes supernova pretty good later. Alright, we definitely take standard pack for the hologram. We could get a gold seal, that's perfect. Celestial packs, we take the Mercury cards. For now we still take the Mercury cards. I could take the Devil for another gold card. Let's do that. Okay, how about a pair of 8s? Okay, about 4,000 for a pair. I can play a pair of 10s. I can probably do one more. So let's do high card instead of a pair. Okay. Preference for a gold card. Let's make a gold 10, I guess. Ship it. Oh, maybe I could still play high card. Yeah, I probably should have. Could have stalled even longer if we wanted to. Another advantage of having the burglar is you get extra money from leftover hands. Though, typically I want to say the discards are actually more money than hands because discards you can find your gold cards. Anyway, Celestial pack we can skip. Magician we might use. We get a hungman. Okay. I think that's something I don't ever skip on. Okay. Okay. Remember, money is power. So how about I want to remove, generally speaking, the low cards. I want to keep the 4 because I have a gold CO4. I want to remove, let's say, another 7 and a 6. 6 and 7, we can hang them. There's some consideration for making a glass card that we can retrigger with the Chad. It doesn't do a whole lot right now. It could get better later. I think I don't need to do that. I think I prefer just removing cards from the deck. Let's go next. Alright, first hand face down. So whatever it is, ship it. Bummer. I've got the 4. Okay. I lost a 4. Okay. So I want to use the Magician on a king and a 4. I want to use the Death card to copy the gold CO4. I want to play the 4 as a singleton so we could get the money from the Chad. Then we can play the pair of 4s, keeping the queen in hand. Okay, there's a pair of queens. I'm going to keep the aces. We have the aces as an emergency pair if we need it. Otherwise, I guess we could play high card. It wins. We also can still play flushes if we need to. It's not illegal. Mime. Mime gives me money. Does it do a better job than the hallucination? Grimbo here is good with the burglar. If we're doing 5 hands per round, it will catch up to my red card, and so it's probably worth the Joker slot. Makes me a little bit sad. I give up my hallucination. We can skip a holographic queen. Actually, I should have added it for the hologram. Forgot we had the hologram. This stuff here is worse. So, I don't know. You want another king? You want another jack? I can take another 8 since I have a lot of 8s in the deck. I think I like the idea of taking the face card. Let's take a king. Yeah, do you want Grimbo here to go with my burglar? Yeah, that's fine. If we have the seed money, maybe I don't need the hallucination anymore. Let's go next. Alright, what's on the menu? We can play a pair of 8s. I can make them lucky. Since I have a lot of 8s, it's easier for me to pair 8s. That was kind of a lot. That was kind of doing too much. Oh, bummer. That's what happens with the lucky cards, I guess. I could replace Grimbo with a polychrome. That's probably a good idea. Celestial Pack I can skip. Celestial Pack I can skip again. Yeah. I'm not going to take the polychrome here, but Grimbo's not long for this world. Could take a Burnt Joker, could take Todd. Todd, not as an Eternal. 43 bucks, let's go next. Okay, let's play the queens for the money. Okay, how about a pair of 8s? I can play the 4s, throwing away 6 and a 5 here, throwing away a jack, I guess. Gold seal in front. I can stall by playing high card if I want. And then we can level up Grimbo even more if we stall. We can draw more gold cards, maybe. We can save the lucky 10s for the final hand. We can play a high card 4 for the money. And then the pair of 10s. And we got the gold cards. That's it. Yeah, I think playing the extra hands and being able to do things like play the gold seals as separate hands with the Chad, we actually get more money with the burglar than we would have gotten with the mail-in rebate. Andrew here doesn't do anything. All right, let's remember Mega Standard Pack for the hologram. So Queen is good, and I'm okay with taking... Do I want a stone card? Is also a red seal. I'm actually going to take a 4. So once again here it's easier to pair the 4s. Standard pack, sorry, buffoon pack. I'm looking for a replacement for my Grimbo. Could take a mime. No. Tempting. Fool for Mercury, sure. So we could take a Midas mask. Could take a banner. Nope, I think it's take the Midas mask as a money generator. It's actually early enough in the run where this actually matters. We could get the golden ticket. We Can play 3 queens here and still have plenty of pairs left over. Holographic wins. Yeah, I should have kept the 10 in hand, knowing that was gonna win. Should have played the jack. 2 Eternals. We got a nice amount of money. I will replace the Midas Mask. I take a standard pack for the hologram first. We get another fancy 4. We can get a jack as a face card. Buffoon pack I'm looking to skip, but maybe Supernova is equal to a red card. Alright. We could square up. It's probably a little bit too late to square up, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think Midas Mask is done. We just take the Supernova. Sure. Alright. If we do that, then we are pretty safe. Scoring-wise, we're pretty safe. Let's go next. Alright. 4s for the money. I can play queens. Ship it. I can play, this is not a pair, I guess. We could play a jack high. I can play these queens. Okay. Celestial pack, we take Mercury. We can open a standard pack. Take another fancy 4. Those seem good. Got a lot of money. Could take the card shark. So card shark, another source of X molt. That's better than Supernova. Okay. We could get Invisible Joker again. I'm not giving up the Chad. Sorry. Spaceman. Well, so Spaceman is kind of like a burnt Joker. If we have the burglar, maybe we drop the Chad. Bummer. How about, hey, wait a second. I should keep 4s. I should throw away the king. Alright. Pair of 4s. Ship it. Okay. Pair of queens. Order doesn't matter. Okay. Pair of 4s. I have 8s in the deck. Okay. Come on, Zeno, wake up. Alright, pair of aces, keeping a 4. Oh, that's a flush? Betrayal. Pair of kings. Can't do the rebate. Standard pack gives us a blue seal. 6. Popcorn. Satellite. Nope. Alright. Chad wants back in. Too bad. Go next. Alright, let's start with a pair of 9s. Alright, I want to draw the blue seal if possible. Let's play the pair of fours. Nice. Less nice. Let's play the pair of kings. Let's play the pair of... We could play the high card here. And dig. We can play the pair of fours. Ship it. Alright, now that we have a blue seal, maybe we don't need the spaceman anymore. Alright, Chad, you're back on the team. Alright, let's go standard pack. There's a blue jack, sure. Celestial pack, we could mega, take one, skip one. Perfect. This boss says discard random cards. That's fine. That's preferable, perhaps. Alright, we don't do the castle. We can use Fool for Mercury. $8 I'll do for a reroll. Let's go next. Okay, blue seal in hand. Keep the 4, throw away the jack. Okay, pair of aces, holding a 4. Thank you, Zeno. We can play a pair of 4s. Okay, we can play another pair of 4s. Thank you, Zeno. Okay. We've rounded the corner. We've reached the point where actually we don't need the red card anymore. So from this buffoon pack, we could take a supernova, 42 molt instead of a red card, or in addition to the red card, we could get the driver's license. So yeah, driver's license instead of red card, sure. Keeping the spaceman though. I should have purchased and then sold the shortcut. Could have got an extra $1. Suspiciously many 6s. I don't have room. Bummer. Alright, we take a hermit. We go one more. Constellation instead of the spaceman. Yeah, I guess. Go next. Okay. Let's play a flush. Okay. Let's play a full house. Let's play 3 of a kind. There, we got the blue seal. Let's play high card. Let's play a pair of queens. Trying to draw more blue seals, trying to use up my extra hands. Okay. With the card shark here, card shark is going to give us X multi if we repeat hands, so trying to play different hands. Could take devil to make a blue gold card. Standard pack for sure. We pick up another blue seal. We get a buffoon pack. We could sell the constellation for a ×2. I think with the amount of money we have, I think we can get the constellation to bigger than ×2. I only want to have like 4 rounds left, but that's plenty of rounds. We could take the planet merchant. I think now I don't need any more tarot cards. Well, maybe temperance is okay. We could get a hung man. Okay. Go next. I can make a blue gold card. The 3 and I think I'm okay. 3 and 6 we can hang them. And then just play the aces. Ship it. Okay, I don't want the blue seal to get discarded, so let's not mess around here. Let's just get it done. And go next. Okay, boss says force the card to be selected. That's okay. Polychrome 3 doesn't matter. I can take an extra 9. Standard pack. We could get another blue 8. We can... I don't know. We don't need any of this. Let's go next. How about a pair of 8s? Alright, we got the pair locked in. How about a high card queen? Nice. We can do another high card ace. Okay. High card ace. I have enough blue seals on the deck. Let's get another one, right? Let's go. We can play a flush. We can play 2 pair. We got a nice amount of money now. We can play a pair of 4s. That's it. Alright. 2 Mercury cards for my constellation. Blank voucher doesn't do anything. Death card, maybe we can use. Let's go one more. Get a hungman. Okay. What I was trying to do is reroll until there's a planet card in the shop, but I want the hungman, which means okay. I have to open the booster packs. I have to get rid of Uranus. Take a Mercury card. Get rid of Uranus. Take a hungman. There we go. We crossed the threshold. Constellation is bigger than a ×2. Take a hermit. Go one more. Could take a strength card. I'm just gonna go next. I'm not gonna spend $10 on a reroll. Here a 2 and also probably a 5. We can hang them. Save the death card. Play the high card. I can copy the blue seal if I want. Make another blue gold card. Now I feel fine shipping the pairs. Alright. We get the money. I can take now a steel card actually could be useful now that we have the level 26 pairs. Before we open the Celestial pack, let's hold on to some planet cards first. So now that there's 4 planet cards here, we have a 100% chance to hit Mercury. No repeats. Okay, Vampire, nope, too late. Alright, that's it. Constellation is times 3.1. Go next. Okay, play the pair of kinks. Oh. Bummer. Alright, well, yeah, once again here demonstrating exactly what I talked about last time. This commenter, they said, you know, the blue seal is only overpowered if you get it consistently. What do you mean get it consistently? Get blue seals added to your deck, you have to find them. Okay, the way that you find them is you have better management of your resources, so you have more money, you can open more booster packs. Look, I found these blue seals. Then, okay, once I have the blue seals in my deck, I need to be able to draw them consistently. Okay, so how do we draw the blue seals? Definitely the burglar helps. Burglar gives us an extra hand that we can use to throw away and dig. If we didn't have the burglar, we would have 2 discards instead of 3 hands. So maybe it's just 1 extra hand. It's not that big a difference compared to if you just get an extra hand or extra discard voucher. The real power of the burglar is you can play extra hands for value if you have some kind of joker that generates value from playing extra hands. So let's say we had the Chad, we could generate value with the gold seals. If you had the green joker, you could generate value by playing extra hands. Every hand gives you +1. Same with the square joker. We had an opportunity to take the square joker in maybe ante 5 or something like that. We could have squared up. I think it would have been viable. But another important aspect of just Balatro in general, even at the lowest level, is sandbagging. And so knowing how much you can score with each hand, knowing how much you need, and then throwing away hands on purpose. So sometimes you're throwing away your hands so that you can save your discards for mail-in rebate. We started this run with a mail-in rebate. Sometimes you're throwing away hands on purpose so that you can dig for your blue seals, for example. Blue seals, because they give you planet cards directly, rather than leveling up your hands like Burnt Joker or the, indirectly, but rather than leveling up your hands like Burnt Joker or Space Joker, they give you the planet cards, and the planet cards scale the constellation. So with the blue seals giving you 6 times as many planet cards as you get from celestial packs, you actually then grow your constellation much quicker than you might otherwise be able to. Then it makes Constellation seem stronger than it is. Not that Constellation isn't great, not that Constellation isn't deserving the sort of #1 spot here as far as like the scaling X-Molt. But part of what makes it so powerful is the synergy with the blue seals. Also, we got a bunch of X-Molt here. Some would say lucky, maybe. I think also having the mail-in rebate in the beginning was kind of lucky, but definitely careful management of your resources is what allows you to re-roll in the shop for the good stuff. You don't find the good stuff unless you have your economy in order. All right, stay in school, kids.